It's getting late. Why you gotta be here beside me, watching, needing, wanting me? I'm afraid, don't be. I'm afraid, don't be. I'm so scared that you hurt me twice. Baby, oh baby, baby. I'm reading the lyrics. I'm like, oh my God, I do not have rhythm.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD.
Hello, guys. Welcome to As Your Big Sister with your host, me. Heyyyyyy, my queen. That is me. That is she. I'm where I want to be. Oh my God, let's speed it up. Bah. How are you guys doing today? Good? Good. I'm doing fabulous. You guys ever wake up and realize, oh my God, that was a crack house that I was living in? Oh my God, that was a crack house. And the siblings were doing it to each other. Yeah. And I remember one of them trying to inquire doing it to me too. And I was like, boy, you better get somewhere. You are UGLY. I was like, boy, if you don't get the... And I was 5. I was, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. A little dark. I am so sorry. But like, I am just processing it. Like the other day I woke up and I was like, oh my God, that was like kind of bad. I remember there was a room in the house that was designated for dog. Like there was dog all over the floors. Like for just like no reason. Cause there was a huge backyard. There was a lot of room and there was a room for dog shit. It was fucking sane. Insane. Insane. And you know when people say, I laugh to keep from crying? Not me. I do both. I'll literally be like, yes, and I was just going through a lot at that time, and I just don't know. Oh, I was going through a lot at that time. Yeah, I'll just start laughing. But I will do both. Duality. I'm not going to ignore the way I feel. Yes, sometimes this hurts. So I need tears. But, I'm always able to find the joke. And I remember another time there was a hole in the wall. And I think it was in the girls' room. I remember looking through the hole and seeing adults sitting on the bed smoking crack. And I remember getting that gut feeling that it was bad for you. And I was a kid. I was really young. I was like 5. I was 5. I was definitely 5 because I wasn't in kindergarten yet. But I remember I was going to go into kindergarten. Yeah. But I remember looking through the hole and being like, oh my God, they're doing something that's kind of bad. I was just always such an aware child. Like you couldn't get anything over on me. You know what I mean? You couldn't treat me like a kid that didn't know because there was something in me that said something, right? That said, this is not right. This should not be happening. I don't know about this. I was very intuitive at a very, very young age. That's something you cannot teach somebody. I just came out the womb like that. I was just listening to a podcast. It's called Blocks by Neil Brennan. This episode is with Trevor Noah. And he was saying that he doesn't know if the circumstances that happen in your life make you, or you were already made to deal with those circumstances that happen in your life. And I'm like, oh, that is interesting. That's a very interesting way of thinking about things, because I really feel like God knew I needed that gut, because nobody was going to tell me what was wrong, you know? So I needed that gut feeling to let me know, hey, this is not how things need to be. Like, when I was a kid, I used to plan out my life, and I would go by years. And I remember being like, I have to block out a time in my life where I'm on crack, because everybody gets on crack at one point in their life. So I need to make sure that like I do what I need to do before then, and then, plan out a small portion in my life where I'm on crack, and then life post crack. Because I was like, everybody that I know, all the adults that I know are on it. So obviously this is something that you're going to have to go through. And I remember telling my mom this. I don't think she remembers, but I remember telling my mom like, oh, I'm going to be on crack at this age to this age. And she was like, oh my God. Listen, what's going on here isn't normal, okay? It's not what's supposed to happen. So let me tell you that. She was like, listen, honey, you don't need to do this. I was like, oh, really? But yeah, for the most part, I kind of knew that like, y'all ain't living right. Y'all ain't doing right. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this makes you feel like. I don't know what this is called, but all I know is this is not right. So, yeah. I don't even want to say on a brighter note, because this is not a brighter note, but I do want to tell you guys a little something, okay? This is definitely not on a brighter note. I don't know why I was actually going to attempt to say this, but I want to let you guys know that unfortunately that the price you're going to have to pay for loving yourself is dealing with the people in this world who don't. Okay? Like, you cannot duck and dodge individuals who don't love themselves. Unfortunately. Unfucking fortunately. So you're going to have to like understand where all their frustration is coming from, even if they cannot verbalize it. Even if these harsh words, these mean words are directed towards you, they don't know better. You got to treat them like children, baby. You got to be like, oh, I know how you feel about you. So of course you're going to treat me this way. Of course. If I'm being talked to like this, I could only imagine how you talk to yourself. You're with yourself all day. Because you obviously feel like people deserve this kind of treatment. So I know you be fighting demons, baby. And this is the type of mindset that you have to have going through this world, or you're going to take everything people say so seriously. It is going to drive you crazy, guys. I see people going insane over the comments that are on their posts on social media. And I understand it. I completely understand it. But I have to tell myself this, and I have to tell everybody else this. Listen, these people just want attention, right? And you giving it to them is going to encourage them to continue this terrible behavior, one. And also empathize with these people, empathize with the fact that this is the only way they could get attention, or the only way they feel like they could get attention. Because you rarely see people with things going on in their life attacking other people. They're way too busy. We're way too busy. We don't have the time. Like, I cannot ever fathom commenting some bullshit on somebody else's post. I am too busy. I've got way too many things to do. And I'm not even talking about on some business shit. Just on a human level, it is really hard to maintain yourself as a human, right? I've got to wash my ass. I got to brush my teeth. I got to make sure my hair is washed. I got to make sure my ears are clean. My belly button is cleaned out. I got to make sure my toes are done. I got to make sure I floss. Like, there's so many things that I have to do just on a human level. I cannot fathom having the time to be on someone else's post saying some dumb shit. It's been going on for, I would say, a little bit over a week, maybe two, where people have been commenting on my post on Instagram making fun of my scar. And it makes me laugh because I'm just like, this is an insecurity that I'm so past. Like, I cannot remember the last time I looked at my body and was like, ew, that scar is so gross. I've lived with it for almost 20 years. Yeah, almost 20 years now. And it's just something that's come along the journey with me. I've said this on a post before, but this scar helped save my life. When I got shot, they had to cut open my stomach so they could make sure all my organs were all together, because my lungs were collapsing because the bullet had hit one of my lungs. So why would I be ashamed of my scar? That makes no sense. So, which makes me think that you can't even see yourself as a human. And you can't even appreciate your own body for what it looks like. We all have a weird scar, maybe some stretch marks, something a little weird about our body, maybe a random birthmark. So when I see people commenting all this negative shit on my scar, I'm like, oh my God, I know how you talk to yourself when you're naked and you're looking in the mirror and you see that maybe your stomach sags because you just had babies, or maybe you have stretch marks on your arms because you just gained or lost weight. And I'm like, damn, I can't even say I hope you don't talk to yourself like that, because I know you do, because you're talking to a random stranger this way. But I really hope that people get out of that cycle of tearing their body down for looking different. This body allows me to experience so much beauty. Why would I be ashamed of it? No matter what it looks like, it's just different. That's it. And they're saying all these things and they're angling it as if it's an insult to point out my scar. I'm like, baby, what? A grown adult that has experienced life has a scar on her body. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But I realize that this is the price I'm going to have to pay for not being ashamed of myself. You know, just like I endure so much good, way more good than I do bad. Way, way, way more good than I do bad. But, you know, as the good comes, you're going to get some bad sneaking in here and there. And this is what it's going to have to be. Because I'm sure if I was wearing a t-shirt and if I was covered up and things like that, there would be not much for you to pick apart. There would. But I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm not ashamed of the way I look. I'm not ashamed of what makes me me. And I just hope that one day y'all could get out of that cycle where you feel like you have to be ashamed for what you look like. And maybe you'll stop being overcritical of other people for what they look like. Like me, I like weird shit. I like people who look different. I like different shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like things looking conventional. I told you guys before, I'm a little insane. So I need something to be chaotic, a little different. You have your hair sticking up. Like, I love imperfections. Like, I used to try to fix my smile lines when I would put my makeup on, because I smile really big, and the makeup gets in the creases, so it kind of creases on the sides. I don't care now, because that is just a sign that I am happy and I smile. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I'm a human being. I've fallen before. I've been hurt before. And sometimes that hurt leaves behind some scars. Fuck it. That just gives me another story to tell. It's me. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing anybody can say to make me ashamed of who I am or what I look like. And I hope more people get out of the cycle of hating themselves. Because it's way more fun over here. I promise you. I promise. It's way more fun to accept yourself. Because you'll learn to accept other people, and you won't look around and be overcritical of the way other people look. Oh, why is she wearing that? Oh my God, she's fat. Why her stomach's hanging out? Why would she wear that shirt like that? Oh my God, her hair is this, or his hair is that. Like, that sounds so fucking miserable. And that's why I don't be getting mad, for real. Yes, do I say, oh my God, get some hoes, nigga? Like, why are you over here with your fat butt and your tight jeans talking shit to me? Of course, yeah, I get a little annoyed, but at the end of the day, oh, I hate that. I hate that phrase. When it all comes down to it, I empathize, and I'm like, bro, I hope you start loving yourself more and brush them fucking teeth, ho. But anyways, for real, I hope you give yourself more grace. I hope you see yourself as a human, and all your quote unquote imperfections are perfect just the way they are. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate you so, so much. My name is Asia, my queen. This is As Your Big Sister. Bye-bye.